Hello guys, Andy at AKM Slingshots. Those of you that have been following my progress noticed that I've made, in the process of making limited edition 5 of these, which is my Saleos design using black palm and oak. This one's actually going to Australia, number 2. What people have also been following my progress, I'll know that I've got my hands on some lignum. That's a small slice I cut off a block just to see how my bandsaw would cope with it. It's tough stuff this, and I've actually got a larger block, so that came off, and I've also got quite a substantial piece here, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Smells amazing. Yeah, what my plan is, and I've mentioned it, is to make myself, because I've not got a great deal of this black palm, is to make myself one of these, but using lignum instead of the oak on the front. So I've cut my blank. Now basically what I need to do is make the face for it, and I'm going to use the smaller bits of lignum that I've got, the smaller block. I'm going to cut 2 1/4-inch-ish slices, and I'm going to sandwich them together using, I think, a piece of probably padauk down the middle, just to pop the colour a bit. I'm going to, since I've never worked with this stuff before and it's quite unique, thought I'd video the progress. So first thing I'm going to do is cut 2 1/4-inch blocks on my bandsaw. Alright, so basically the plan is to put the lignum onto the black palm like that. Now I want to run some colour through the middle. I've got a nice little spare piece of padauk here, and I think the red will really contrast nicely against it. But as you can see, it's not quite long enough and too thick, so I'm going to rip this down and then add something else in the middle just to make it long enough. Alright, so I've cut a piece. It's going to sit in the middle. I'm going to incorporate this little piece of zebrano into it somehow. Right, so I've put my fences on. I've got my butterflied lignum. What I need to try and do now is get opposing 25-degree chamfers on the edge of it. Right, so now I've got my 2 bits of lignum, sit nice and flush together. Now to just make a part that sits in the middle. Okay, we've got the main component parts of the core made up. It's a little bit too thick, but there's quite a bit of sanding down to be done yet. I'm going to put a little bit of a green spacer in there just to pop the colour a bit. So first thing I'm going to do is glue the spacer to the central core.